Oscar slap moment.
Oh, wow!
March 2022. The Oscars.
Chris was involved in what we blacks might even consider a goddamn 9/11. Chris got slapped in the face at the Oscars by Will Smith, which was one of the craziest things I'd ever seen.
Dave wasn't sure what he just witnessed.
In fact, if you watch it live on television like I did, when it happened, I thought it was fake.
So he did what any good friend would do. He investigated.
I did, and I wasn't sure, so you know what I did? I waited, because unlike you, I know Chris. I waited like 30, 40 minutes, as long as it would take him to get to another party. And I called him on FaceTime, and he picked up.
Chris's response? Priceless.
As soon as he picked up, he said, "You was the only nigga I'd answer the phone for."
Turns out, everybody called. Everyone except Dave thought it was real.
Apparently, Obama and Oprah, everybody had called this nigga to see if everything was all right. And I thought it was fake. I didn't know. So I asked him, I go, well, you know. He said, what? I said, well, did it hurt? And he said, yes, nigga, it hurt. And then I knew that it was real.
But what really got Dave wasn't the slap itself.
And I wasn't just offended that he got slapped. That was only half of it. The real offensive part was that after they slapped him, this nigga Will just sat down and enjoyed the rest of his evening. It was crazy. It was the fuck is this?
Dave made one thing crystal clear about the consequences.
And people would ask me all the time. They'd say, Dave, what would you do if you were Chris Rock and Will Smith slapped you in the face? And to this day, the answer is the same. Well, I don't know what I would have done. I've never been in a situation that extreme. But I do know now what Will Smith would not have done. And that is enjoy the rest of his evening.
Dave also took aim at Rachel Dolezal, the white woman who identified as black.
It's like that white black bitch that's in the news all the time. Rachel Dolezal. She always says that. She's a white woman, but then she dressed up like a nigga and shot her way up to the very top of blackness. And I always wanted to meet her just so I could understand. I just wanted to like have dinner with her so I could just look in her eyes and call her a nigger to her face.
Dave coined a new term for her claims.
The fuck is that bitch talking about? I identify black. That is trans talk, lady. Stop biting. Stop biting.
But here's where Dave drew an interesting line.
There's a big difference between her and a trans. The difference between her and a trans is I believe transgenders. I don't understand them either, but I know they mean what they say. Them niggas cut their dicks off. That's all the proof I need. I've never seen somebody just throw their dick away.
Dave's advice for Rachel if she wanted his support.
She didn't even change her name. Didn't even change her name. Her name is Rachel. I can't believe in that name. If you want my support, you're gonna have to change your name to the blackest shit I've ever heard. But you're gonna have to change your name to Draymond Green.
And the punchline? Perfect.
I don't know a blacker name than that. That shit is black on paper. If you type Draymond Green into Airbnb, that shit will log off automatically.
But Hollywood's issues weren't just about predators, it was about the machine itself.
2 weeks ago, whenever it was, I call Lauren Michaels and I tell him, okay, I'll do it. I'll do Saturday Night Live on election night. And the day I made that phone call, the day I committed to it, it gets announced that Netflix is streaming Chappelle's show. Not just Netflix, HBO Max is streaming it too.
The irony? HBO had rejected Dave years earlier in the most disrespectful way possible.
Before Chappelle's show was at Comedy Central, I pitched that show to HBO. I told them what I wanted to do. Now, these are executives. All they have to do is say, yeah, we'll take it, or no, thank you, we won't. But they didn't say either of those things.
What they said instead still haunts Dave to this day.
They went too far. They said, literally, what do we need you for? That's what they told me, is they kicked me out of the office. What do we need you for? And here we are, all these years later, and they're streaming the very show that I was pitching to them.
Dave then dropped a truth bomb about his Chappelle's show payday, or lack thereof.
So I'm asking them, what do you need me for? People think I made a lot of money for Chappelle's show. When I left that show, I never got paid. They didn't have to pay me because I signed the contract.
Legal? Yes. Right? That's the question Dave wanted everyone to ask.
But is that right? I found out that these people were streaming my work, and they never had to ask me, or they never had to tell me. Perfectly legal because I signed the contract. But is that right? I didn't think so either.
Then Dave called out every single viewer watching his old show.
If you are fucking streaming that show, you're fencing stolen goods. They stole that from me. They just took it.
And his final point? This wasn't about race. It was about the industry itself.
And I'm not up here trying to tell you guys that I believe that Comedy Central gave me a raw deal just because I'm black. I believe that they gave me a raw deal because this fucking industry is a monster.
In one sentence, Dave connected his fight to the Me Too movement.
It's the same monster that these Me Too bitches was trying to tell you about. But they hate the monster for how it fucks. And I hate that monster for how it eats. But my God, man, it's the same monster.
But if Hollywood was a monster, cancel culture became its new weapon. Dave's most controversial material has always been about the LGBTQ community, but his take might surprise you.
You guys are confusing the emotions. You think I hate gay people, and what you're really seeing is that I am jealous of gay people. Oh, I'm jealous. I'm not the only black person that feels this way.
His reasoning? Progress comparison.
We blacks, we look at the gay community and we go, God damn it, look how well that movement is going. I can't help but feel like if slaves had baby oil and booty shorts, we might have been free 100 years sooner, you know what I mean?
And speaking of the tease, Dave had a lot more to say. Because no comedian has faced more backlash for trans jokes than Dave Chappelle. And he's fully aware of it.
What is a woman? What is that in this day and time? Is there even such thing as a woman or a man or anything? Seems to be a question nowadays. Now listen, women get mad at me. Gay people get mad at me. Lesbians get mad at me. But I'm gonna tell you right now, and this is true. These transgenders, these niggas want me dead.
Dave claims he's genuinely scared every time he takes the stage.
I've gone too far. I've said too much. And I gotta tell you, I'm very worried about it. I'm not even joking. Every time I come out on stage, I be scared. I be looking around the crowd, searching for knuckles and Adam's apples to see where the threats might be coming from.
Even strangers on the street warn him now.
A nigga came up to me on the street the other day. He said, "Careful, Dave, they after you." I said, "What? One they or many theys?"
When Caitlyn Jenner won Woman of the Year, Dave had thoughts.
Caitlyn Jenner was voted Woman of the Year. Her first year as a woman. Ain't that something? Beat every bitch in Detroit. She's better than all of you. Never even had a period. Ain't that something?
Dave put it in terms everyone could understand.
Oh, I'd be mad as shit if I was a woman. I'd be mad if I was me. If I was in a BET Awards sitting there and they're like, and the winner for Nigga of the Year, Eminem, my man.
Then Dave made a statement about biological facts.
Gender is a fact. This is a fact. Every human being in this room, every human being on earth had to pass through the legs of a woman to be on earth. That is a fact. Now, I am not saying that to say that trans women aren't women.
But he wasn't done making his point.
I am just saying that those pussies that they got, you know what I mean? I'm not saying it's not pussy, but that's like beyond pussy or impossible pussy. You know what I mean? It tastes like pussy, but that's not quite what it is it? It's not blood, that's beet juice.
But Dave wasn't done with woke culture yet. His approach to the feminist criticism was simple. He went to the dictionary.
What could I possibly be saying that would make these bitches think I hate women? Couldn't figure it out. So you know what I did? I Googled the dictionary definition of a feminist just to make sure I was talking about the right thing.
What he found genuinely surprised him.
And do you know, sir, what the dictionary definition of a feminist is? I didn't either. Listen to this. Webster's defines a feminist as a human being, not a woman, a human being that believes in equal rights for women. I was shocked that that's what that meant. Because by that definition, I would consider myself a feminist. And I didn't even know that at the time.
But Hollywood's slap was nothing compared to its darker secrets. When Harvey Weinstein's crimes came to light, Dave had one look at his mugshot and knew immediately.
Harvey Weinstein's probably the first person that I ever looked at a photograph of and was like, yeah, he rapes. I'm not sure this motherfucker has a choice. Not a handsome man. A lot of meat and extra skin on his face.
Dave's theory? Harvey never got the memo about his looks.
Yeah, he's ugly. You know the sad part is, he's done so well in life, he probably doesn't know he's ugly. You know, when you're good looking, everybody will tell you, oh, you look wonderful, you're so great looking. But when you're ugly, you gotta figure that shit out for yourself.
Then Dave did what Dave does best.
And yet, it is important that I acknowledge, ladies, you are absolutely right. There you go. And you gotta all be mindful of that, guys, because this could happen to any of us. It could happen to me. I can see that. I see myself showing up. Hi, I'm here for my 3 a.m. with Mr. Weinstein.
His role play only got more absurd from there.
Hey, Harvey, I got your text. I'm here to talk about the script. Seems like it's going to be hard to read in candlelight, but I guess I could try.
And then came the business meeting scenario.
Did you imagine you was in a business meeting and a motherfucker pulled their dick out? In the middle of the meeting, I'd be like, yo, my man, this is the most unprofessional shit I've ever seen.
But Dave's punchline took down 2 producers at once.
Just let me finish, Dave Chappelle. I'll put you in all 3 Lord of the Rings. Hurry up, nigga. I have other meetings, you know. I have a 4:30 a.m. at Brett Ratner's house. And,